All right, it's almost time to eat. We've got a few things that you didn't see prepared in action. These are pimentos del padron. It's a shishito pepper, just lightly blistered and dusted with sea salt. Got on the other end the morcilla with quail eggs. Morcilla is a blood sausage, a traditional Spanish dish, and topped with a fried quail egg. And these are dates stuffed with manchego cheese and wrapped with chorizo and roasted, and then drizzled with a sherry gastrique, and these are highly delicious.
So Tom, if a person eats these for the first time at Tapastries and wants to duplicate it at home, which I know they really couldn't do, are all these ingredients available in a at the local grocery, or are these special ingredients that you guys buy for to prepare these?
I would say that the only thing that isn't common is the morcilla, but it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
If you seek it out, you'll find it. But everything else is quite common, sure.
In terms of dishes, how many different dishes are you going to offer on your menu?
We have approximately 25 of the small plate items, and then we've got another 6 or 7 larger plates that's sort of smaller than your average restaurant entree,
Sure.
but bigger than the tapas plates.
What was your philosophy when you started to put this menu together?
Well, it's something that's been in my head for a long time. I've traveled a lot, and I spent some years living in Cyprus, and there they have the same style of eating. They call it meze. And we just thought that it would be, me and my friends, we just talked about it a few times and thought it would be interesting to have more of a wider range of cuisine, but stick to the Mediterranean. And
Sure.
so finally, we had the chance to do it.
They look delicious.
As a Spanish, I would like to say that they are really pretty close to what we have, almost the same to what we have in Spain. And I think that the tapas culture is a culture of sharing, and it foments the communication in the table. So it's not like everybody with his own plate, but sharing, tasting different things, and that I think that foments the communication between the people that are sharing.
It's a much more social concept.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely, more dynamic. Yeah.
Yep, that's what we want the atmosphere in the restaurant to be like.
So Juan, will you speak to the wines that we have here today?
Yeah, we have here a very good set of examples of Spanish wines, and then an American wine which is made by Spanish typical grape, which is the Tempranillo. So, the Torre de Barreda wines are made by my family winery. They are Tempranillo based. We are in central Spain. We have the Lagasca Viognier, which is from a friend, Christoph. He is the winery is close to us, a bit to the north of central Spain. So they are doing like a Spanish Viognier. The Viognier goes well in Spanish areas because it has very good structure and acidity, so it can stand a bit of a warmer climate than maybe in France. And then our Tempranillos. We have a January Tempranillo, a Paño Fino, which is made by, it's a vineyard, one single vineyard, planted in 1942, and it's a really, really rare and really small production, almost one bottle per plant, very low production. And then we have the Amigos, which could go together with Tiedemann, because they both, Tiedemann is Carl's wine, he will speak about that later, but both blend the black fruit of Tempranillo with a bit more acid varieties to give a fresher edge. In our case, we blend with Syrah and Cab, and Carl, and you want to speak about?
Yes, this is our 2010 Tiedemann Signature Series red wine. It is 75% Tempranillo. It has the balance is Cab Franc and Petit Verdot. It's well balanced. It would be very similar to Juan's wine, and I'm very excited to see how they pair with this Spanish fare.
Here, more or less, they are positioned in front of what they would pair best. There are different ways of pairing. Sometimes you look at contradictions, sometimes you look the same feelings. But here we decided to pair the white with obviously with the shrimp and the pimientos. The Tempranillo would go with the tortilla and the paella as well. Carl's, the blend, we decided to pair it with the paella because it's a blend of flavors as well that mix the sea and the mountain. Our amigos with the dates because of the Cabernet that may shoot with the green taste of the date, and then the Paño Fino with the morcilla because here we are looking for very deep flavors in both cases. There's the different ways of doing it, but we decided to do it this way.
Very good. I'm ready
I
to
think
sample.
that now we have to taste.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank John and Tony
Sample.
for putting this
Okay.
together for us today, and thanks to Juan for bringing his wines. I had them all yesterday evening, and I'm pleased to say that we'll have a couple of them on our wine list at Tapastrie, as well as Carl's wines too.
Thank you.
That's great.
That's good.